But for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A chance for a shot! And that has fair fizzed.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now they can... He's going for goal! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Yaya Toure. And it's Belletti. And here's Suarez.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that's put paid to a promising move. Roberto Carlos. Now Yaya Toure. Iniesta. He's had it taken off him. Isaac. Searching pass he's played there. Ødegaard is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Kökçü going full steam down the flank. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Batistuta, and this is Batistuta. Bullish header! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Milan have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Aimed beyond the defence. It's a promising position. Adams gets a foot in here. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Milan finding their passes. Big chance! He's scored! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Gets a good foot in there. Nicely weighted ball. Dink through. Oh, important interception. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And it's Iniesta. Knocks it into space. And the shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, the weight on the ball was just perfect then. If only they could have come up with a finish to match.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. A probing pass. Puyol promptly onto that, and that is that. Rui Costa. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic ploughing through the middle. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Cannavaro. And it's Kukçu. And it's Ødegaard. Batistuta. Puyol kept his eye on it, and he's there. Iniesta.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Rui Costa. Rui Costa, and that's a good ball. Yaya Toure. And here's Suarez. And this is Ibrahimovic. Tries to play it through. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. Milan get the ball rolling in the second half. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Iniesta. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Guardiola.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
No luck with that dink over the top. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, good ball! Oh, it's Ibrahimovic! It's there!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that. But not this fella.
Milan take the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
Good ball, good take.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Good ball over the top. That's an excellent interception.
Milan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Oh, well played. And a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Caught offside that time. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Numero 19, numero 20, numero 9. Lasciano il campo per il numero 18.
Gattuso.
Forlan. Il numero
Milan
8.
still have the cards to affect this game.
Il numero 11, il numero 22. Messi, cambio di giocatore.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And the pass is intercepted. Vinicius Junior. Park Ji-sung. Nicked it back promptly. And that is as far as they're going to go. And this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Forlan receives it in a wide position. Guardiola cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vinicius Junior. And here's Suarez. Great vision. Great chance! They've scored! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? And this is Messi. Swept in. And he has been fouled there. Now it's Forlan. Milan looking to pass their way through. Roberto Carlos going full steam ahead down the left flank.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Messi. Hakimi. Forlan. Now it's Forlan. Messi. Driving forward. Messi. Nice looking ball. Floated through. Hernandez gets into some space. Chance, surely! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Milan have their second corner now. Song! It's loose now and they want to get it back. There will be 4 extra minutes.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Can he get on the end of this? That pass has been well intercepted. And that's that. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback.
Batistuta shoots! Off the post! Goal! Milan! And the game springs instantly to life.
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Camavinga. Played in deep. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Camavinga cuts it out. Milan looking to pass their way through. Here's Can he finish? Goal! 2-0, and in next to no time. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Rafinha! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
So, what can they make of this? Well, that has not gone well. Looking to play him in. It's played through for him. And reclaimed it in a trice. Hakimi. Rafinha. Now it's Hazard. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Hazard. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And that has put paid to that. Ricky Puig. Now it's Forlan. Played out towards the right wing.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Hazard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Pass somewhat off target. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's a pretty loose pass. Camavinga. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nicely spread. And the through ball. And he's certainly... It's fallen! They've got to be quick to recover this. Rafinha. Isaac. And that has left him in a heap. No, it's come to nothing. Guardiola. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Not the most accurate pass. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Yamal, looking for options for movement. Has a look and plays it forward. That is good alertness. That's a shade optimistic. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now that looks a decent ball. Ball is over the line. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Camavinga goes on a run down the left wing. And that has been... Tries a shot! That's an imaginative pass.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Raul. Vlahovic. Now, can they get him away? Camavinga cuts out the pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
That's a sharp pass. Quality ball. He's being urged. He's had a shot! And he's following up!
There will be 1 minute added time.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Milan in control at half-time, 2-0. And the action is back on the way. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And that is as far as they're going to go.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Van Dijk. Hazard. And he's worked it through. And he's managed to get free. And a chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Camavinga tries to pass it through. Great ball, and he's in here. To Guardiola. Shifted upfield, and he was quick to react. Well, that pass isn't the best. Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Ricky Puig. Looking for a runner. Good ball over the top. And he welcomes it in. Shapes to shoot!
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Very nicely done. Oh, good take in a good area. Raul unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And the shot! He scores! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game.
Vlahovic! That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Has a shot! Oh, terrific save.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
And we have our very first corner. Cannavaro tries to clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Guardiola. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. And here's Forlan. Hakimi. Milan have it back and can go again. Now it's Isak.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, good-looking ball. There's some great running on... It's roll! Now, who's going to be first to this? Brought out the best in the keeper.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Corner number 2, then. Up he goes! And that's past the post. Szoboszlai. No, he's not going to get any further than that. And it's Camavinga. Isak. He's a sharp little ball here. Isak was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Vlahovic. Oh, that's well spotted. Ricky Puig. Raul. It's a threatening ball. Milan can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Cannavaro. And it's Forlan. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Park Ji-sung. And here's Forlan. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Camavinga.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Kimmich does really well there, he is strong. Ricky Puig aimed beyond the defence. It's Park Ji-sung. Now it's Isak. And here's Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai! Ricky Puig. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Knocks it into space. That is ended up in no man's land. He's tried one! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save. And that will be the final act. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect. To win, they will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them.